From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update. Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good afternoon. I hope you had a nice day so far. Hope you're nice and cozy, had that coffee, tea right there by the window reading a book. Weather definitely cooperated with that, right? We had that big swirling system. It's starting to really fade away though. Notice over the last 12 hours, it really doesn't look nearly as organized. Of course, we're still on the north side of that, and over the last few hours, the more widespread precipitation has become a little less widespread. We still have that band along and east of the valley through the eastern mountains, portions of eastern Siskiyou County, western Modoc County, out towards the east mountains, east of the valley, that kind of region, right? But notice it fades away really quickly over the next 4 or 5 hours, right? We're really not seeing a lot by the time we're heading through about 10, and by midnight, it's all pretty much gone. And then the extended term, not seeing any more active pattern pretty much for the next 5 to 7 days at the very least. This is the story through Monday, through Tuesday, through Wednesday, through Thursday, right? You kind of get the picture. We're looking at this much nicer, maybe even above average temperature range kind of weather here as we head into the extended term. And I'll show you why. First things first, we're going to be well below average in terms of our rain chances. So we're getting into this ridge of high pressure here in the extended term. And this is what it is right here. You can kind of see what I'm talking about here. Big time high pressure ridge. Extends all the way out to the Pacific. We get this jet stream kind of suppressed, right? We're not really seeing it come swing too actively down into the North State. We're kind of on the precipice through the midweek. There's some warm air to the south, some cooler air to the north, so we're not going to be seeing any 90s, and we're not going to be seeing any 40s. So we're kind of right there about where we should be, right? So Mother Nature is definitely cooperating here as we head over the next several days. I can expect some 80s here as we head through Wednesday, Thursday, I think that kind of time frame there, and way out into next week, maybe the pattern will get more active, but again, that's 7 to 10 days out. I think we have some nice weather to look forward to in the foreseeable future. A few double-digit wave heights popping back up. I will say that much here as we head through tomorrow. We're getting back to the 10 to 11-foot range here, about 15 nautical miles off the coast, creeping up on double digits along the coast as well, so you have to watch out for that here as you head over the next 24 to 36 hours, as that system, though it is weakening, is still kind of impacting the local microclimates as a whole. Future forecast lows for tonight, widespread relative consistency because we're still under the nose of that system, right? Through the valley, we're going to be talking kind of lower to mid 40s for our lows, right? Out towards Siskiyou County, especially heading further east out towards Modoc County, right there in the lower 30s near 40. Out towards the eastern mountains and Plumas County, you're talking 20s in some of those colder elevation spots. And then, of course, through the valley, through the coast, rather, mid-40s, very similar to the valley, right? Head a little further inland, by the way, you got those cooler temperatures. We're talking mid-30s there as well, probably right there near freezing in portions of Trinity County as well. Speaking of Trinity County, check out these temperatures recovering through tomorrow. You see those widespread lower to mid-60s? The warming trend really is beginning pretty quickly. I was talking about this earlier today. Just a fantastic week to look forward to here as we head over the next 7. Out here, Humboldt County, along the coast, very similar story, mid-50s here. And, you know, as usual, the coast doesn't have a huge roller coaster ride of temperatures, but even still, you're warming up and clearing out Thursday to Friday into lower 60s. Again, with a little bit of a nuisance wind out of the northwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Donort County, very similar story. Head a little further inland, though. You got those upper 60s already returning with near 80 by Thursday and into Friday. So we'll have that to look forward to here as we head over the next 4 or 5 days. Siskiyou County, very similar story, right? Check it out here in Happy Camp. I would certainly be happy out there if I was there because it's going to be 68 through tomorrow, right? So there's that warming trend really kind of squeezing its way in here, and we get back to the 70s out in Mount Shasta City, for example. I've seen some reports of snow out there from today, so definitely a welcome change for those of you who are ready for the warmth. Out here in Modoc County, we're going to be talking lower to mid-50s out here, 56 out there in Fort Bidwell, so we'll be talking that range for the maximum temperatures, but we'll be getting back to the 70s here in no time as we head towards the end of the week. Out towards eastern mountains in Plumas County, we're talking 62 in Paradise, 62 there in Shingletown, rest of us in the 50s, except for Quincy down here through Greenville. We're going to be 62 to 65 there, with 70s returning by the middle and end portions of the week, maybe even mid-70s by next weekend. As usual, who's the winner? Going to be down here in the valley. Already near 70 here as we head through tomorrow. We're going to get back there, lower 80s, maybe even mid-80s by the midweek here, and a very similar story up here from Lakehead down to Red Bluff as well. Lower 70s from Redding to Anderson up here to Bella Vista, so we're going to be talking those nice warm temperatures starting out today, getting back up into the more toasty weather Thursday, Friday, and beyond. But frankly, every day this week just looks fantastic. So, you know, you can pick and choose all you want, but I'm seeing all signs pointing to just fantastic hiking weather, good outdoor picnic weather for the next 7 days. Thanks for joining me this weekend, folks. Of course, Mike will be with you all week to see how this forecast evolves fresh from the Weather NorCal Command Center, and I'll speak to you all next weekend.